Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Falcon here, and today we're going to be taking a look at your something. He's a Norse hunter. I do want to state that I have a troll tank who bought meditation, bought wall, or picked up wall first. Yeah, he was trolling the whole time. For the most part, anyway. Or, I don't know. So, anyway. So, basically, we didn't start at our normal buff. I came over here and stole theirs. Figured, hey, why not? So, let's talk about this character. First up, you're going to want to note that he is a hunter. Just because he's melee doesn't mean that he is an assassin or... he can jungle. But he's not Kali, or anything like that. Not sure how well he'll jungle, but he is a jungle. So talking about his abilities, his number one that you just saw me shoot off in a straight line is kind of like so beautiful. It just basically does damage. Nothing really special to it in his ranged form. Now you also see me using his number two, which is an attack buff. So basically I hit harder. Again, pretty straightforward, especially once you start getting crit into the late game. That buff is pretty huge. That ability right there is Hell of Arrow. And I would tell you the names of these things, but I kind of forget. I think it's Razor Arrow and then Thing. How about I do this? Overview. Haha. So Bladed Arrow is his number one. Exposed Weakness is his number two, and then his number three is Hell of Arrow. For his for his ranged abilities. His number one, or his passive, excuse me, reduces the cooldown of his opposite stance by 1 second. So if you are in range stance, as I'm going to call it, and you use your Hell of Arrows, which puts it on a 15-second cooldown, then you flip over to your wheeled axes. It will... you use any of your abilities, you'll take 1 second off of that. And then vice versa, of course. So the last part about his ranged is whenever he is in bow form or ranged form, he gets some attack speed. If you are in his melee stance, his number one is Throw Axe. And it hits about half as hard. And then it has a 1 second to a 1.8 second stun once you max it on a 14-second cooldown. So it's pretty good. His Invigorate is his number two when in axe form. Axe stance, I guess. And it gives you movement speed, 20 to 40%. And then I think Glory something. It's not actually showing up all the way. I'm sorry, by the way. I'm just going to call it Glory. Yeah. He just is a leap that does about half as much, actually way less than half of what the bow one does. And then he gets lifesteal for his axes. So, a few things to note. Expose, Weakness, and Invigorate. If you switch stances while one of them's up, it cancels it. So that's something that I notice. Hell of Arrows is a little bit hard to hit. It's a pretty small width or radius, whatever. But it's still pretty good. I would definitely say that the maxing order probably should be, at least for duo lane, Bladed Arrow. I prefer Bladed Arrow, Exposed Weakness, then Hell of Arrows. And then, of course, your ult whenever you can, because the attack speed and the lifesteal are very, very useful. Other than that, especially you'll notice when I'm fighting Cupid, using my stun on him. By the way, I'm not going to be able to do this whole video. I'm super, super tired. Many reasons why I like this guy. Please get me out of there. This Cupid. Oh, I missed. Oops. Switch stances. Oh, wait. What's this? What's this? Leap. Oh, and axe. Oh, Switch stances. Get a little bit of lifesteal. Oof, so good. I love the switching of stances. Which is something you're going to have to look at doing a lot. The build that I'm going with, very... Did I save it? I probably didn't. No. So the build I was going with was Heartseeker Transcendence. Probably would go boots, but I think I was going to go for Bloodforge. And then into boots or Deathbringer. I don't know. With max sprint and your 2 and your leap almost makes it so that I feel like boots isn't worth it. Who knows? We'll see. Definitely don't buy meditation, which is recommended still. I do like the fact that Transcendence is considered a recommended item on him. And I think it's going to actually be pretty key. Because, yeah. And then you can do things like this, which is like crazy run speed. And it looks like Hades wants my body. Hello, Hades. Hi, Hades. How are you? I was just hoping he would come at me so I could just stun his ass. But yeah. Deathbringer, definitely a good pickup. Probably say Titan's Bane last, but you might go for something like Malice. Especially considering that Malice will, you can use your number 1, or number 2, excuse me, in range stance, exposed weakness. Took me a second, I couldn't remember the name. To increase your power to 50. And then if you crit with that, then you'll do an extra 50 damage, I believe. I'm gonna feel bad if that's not true. Does Malice say specifically? Nope, just says power. Okay, so again, right here, using the leap and the stun, get an auto attack off. Oh, I'm out of mana though, and I can't hit an auto attack, can I? Nope. Oh, even though the Radicule said, "Hey, you'll hit him," I didn't. Switching over to do some auto attacking melee style to get some lifesteal. This guy is very much able to do like an easy solo on Fire Giants. Not Fire Giants, well, Fire Giants too, but Ghoul Furies. If built correctly. Like his passive lifesteal from his from his ultimate is just pretty damn good. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than you might want to kill something, but hey, at least you don't die while trying. Other than that, I don't... Off the top of my head, let me just relook at his abilities. I mean, once you have Transcendence, if you need, you can pump your bladed arrows by using pump up your bladed arrows by using exposed weakness. It'll pretty much clear waves instantly if you do it. Then once you got like 3 points into your bladed arrows, it tends to be pretty easy to just melt through the minions between that and your faster attacks because of your ultimate. Again, just be careful when using Hail of Arrows. You're going to wind up draining your mana and not get anything out of it if you can't land it. And as I said, it is a fairly small radius. So yeah, actually, one of the few gods that I look at their default auto-buy build, and I'm like, yeah. However, I could see this guy being fairly efficient at being a jungler and a solo laner. Not mid. Definitely not mid. Suicidal Hades. Just because Hades has a new skin doesn't make him any good. Sorry, guys. But let's see. Damn, there's a lot of video left. I'm going to feel really bad. I want to go to bed. It hurts. 7 a.m. Okay. So as you can see, maxing sprint. Kind of just jousting around my points. Don't have any real clear places to put them. I think I've pretty much said everything I wanted to, though. Like, I guess just enjoy the music and watch the gameplay. I mean, I played a pretty damn good game, to be honest. Ooh, actually, this is what I think it is. This is where I did really good. So I came up behind, landed the stun, did a few auto attacks, waited for Cupid to dash away, leaped, he sprints, and I pop him. Like, that's the fun and the easiness. And then just come and get a little bit of life still. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I am interested to see trying dagger throw, or thrown dagger, whatever it's called, with his steroid, just to see like how good the extra damage you get from it does for helping clear. Because I know Artemis, like, her attack speed seems to help it a lot. AMCs, Hive, stuff like that. So I would assume that this would do a really good job. I don't recommend leveling your... I guess you could. See, this is some of the craziness that you can do. Like, of course, if I hadn't died, if I got hit by Raw's ult, I'd have been, like, totally boned. But, hey, I didn't. But anyway, guys, that's it. Let me some feedback down below what you guys think. Other than that, just enjoy the music and the video. Sorry about their messing up the recording, so it's late, and I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna record all or put all this up, and hopefully read some good comments when I wake up. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video. Like, subscribe, yada yada yada. I love you guys. Have a good one.